So if you're just getting into the NFT space, I think it's very important to know that there's three real profitable ways to actually deal with NFTs. And so we're going to dive straight into it in this video. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. Namaste, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I want to break down for you 3 simple techniques and strategies to be able to build wealth in this whole virtual space right now using NFT trading, okay? So these are the 3 ways that we've been using actively within our team, and on this channel you see a lot of things like how to analyze and how to do the research and all the rest of it, okay? You'll be able to see on this channel. Also, I'd like to encourage everybody, if you are interested in minting and finding new projects and things like that, or you want a huge opportunity to get into something early, we actually have our NFT launch happening soon. It's called the Super Creators NFT. Maybe I'll put the links inside the Discord, for the Twitter and things like that in the comments below. So in the description below. So make sure to click on it and make sure to join that community and try and get onto the whitelist, because there's a huge opportunity happening there. But then anyway, let's dive into the 3 ways of trading NFTs. So first way, when it comes to profitability and how we can benefit from NFT, is number 1 is flipping. That's a simple buy and sell. And I'd like you to put this psychology on when you're buying and selling. Basically, the idea behind buying and selling an NFT and how you can flip and how people are making like tens of thousands every single week just flipping these is very simple, okay? Let's say, for example, we have, I'm going to use a total different analogy example so you can get an idea for it, okay? Let's take this stool, okay? So let's say we have this stool, and let's say there's 50 of them selling on Amazon right now, okay? And let's say the average price that people are selling this chair at is for $100, okay? So think about it. If so many people had this chair and they were selling for $100, the psychology behind how to make money in NFTs is understanding the psychology of human beings. And what is that? Well, out of 100 people owning this chair or 50 people owning this chair, there will be some people who are in need of money or in need of cash at any given time, right? So let's say, for example, if somebody is in need of cash and they have one of these chairs, what are they going to do if the average selling price is right now, let's say $100 or $50, let's say it's $100, okay? What are the people who is in desperate need for money going to do? They're going to sell it for cheaper. Basically, that creates the below market value, right? So once they sell it for cheaper, it creates the below market value. If you grab it, let's say, for example, they want to sell it fast, they'll probably set it at $60 or something like that. You can grab it for $60 and instantly put it back on the market for, let's say, $100, okay? But you probably wouldn't put it on $100 if everybody else is selling $100. You probably get it at $60 and put it back on at $90, right? So there's a lot of different ways of trading, because obviously there's a lot, I'm not saying, and this is no financial advice, so please don't think that, oh, you're ready to trade on this. Make sure to check out all the videos on this channel. We show you how to do the analytics. And also in the NFT space, there are a lot of scams that are going on right now because it's still relatively new and there's nothing that's monitoring what's verified, what's legit, what's not, and things like that. So make sure to do your own research, okay? But with that said, when it comes to trading, there's a few things you can look out for. Is number 1, when it comes to below market value, you need to understand when you're looking at the activity, when you're looking at Discord, whether it's actually a strong community behind it. Because the problem that you can fall into is, let's say, for example, you find the first person who lists it for lower and you realize everybody starts footing. Okay, that's the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and they start selling even lower and even lower. So it continues to drop, and you're unable to get rid of the chair you bought now. Okay, so you need to make sure the community is strong behind it, and you need to make sure there are less paper hands, right? So that's very important as well. And also when it comes to trading, how I look at it right now in this space, because it's so volatile, this market, and there's so many projects that launch and then they still suddenly do this steep dive because the community aren't strong enough. What I tend to look at when I'm looking at these flips, the best way probably is to, just like how you would invest in property, make money when you buy. What does that mean? Well, yes, buying below market value, but buying below market value. So what I'm usually looking at there is something that's of good rarity, right? So it's got a good ranking on the rarity list on the chart. And also you place an offer instead of just buying it from the marketplace. Sometimes if you place enough offers, if you place 10 or 20 offers, something that's not quite at the floor price, but maybe a few scrolls down, you'll be able to actually pick up something really, really good and really, really rare for a cheap price if they are willing to sell instantly. Usually there's a psychology behind picking out which ones will sell for a much lower price than they've listed for. If you are interested in flipping as a whole concept itself, maybe we create a separate video just to explain all of that. So if you are interested in knowing how to flip flip deals and what to look out for, what to check and how much to offer and things like that, then maybe comment below. You want to learn about flipping, and then maybe we'll create a separate video just to explain that concept for you. Okay. So anyway, moving on to the second concept is holding for future value. Now, while a lot of people are talking about, oh, this is a blue chip project, that's a blue chip project, this is a long-term hold, it's gonna go up in future. Actually, there's a lot of uncertainty in NFTs right now for the reason that it's relatively new in the marketplace. Not many people actually know what is actually going to do well or not do well. And a lot of things happen by chance, because it could be that a celebrity suddenly picks up this chair NFT, let's say, or bear NFT, or dog NFT, suddenly picks it up, and then celebrity posts it on their social media. Suddenly the value of it skyrockets. So we never really know what's going to happen there, but you can get a good indication. And how I usually look at it when it comes to future value is who is behind the project. I believe that it takes some sort of entrepreneur leadership traits in the team behind an NFT to actually keep it blue chip. Why? Because there's a lot of, for that longevity, for that consistency and sustainability, it takes a slightly different mindset. This is what I've seen in the space anyway. I find that there's a lot of people who, let's say for example, they've always been entrepreneurs. They know how the market works. They know how to manage people. They know how to manage the psychology of people. They know how to keep the motivation going and how to run a community. People like that usually run a better project. What is kind of a big question mark at times, although there are some good projects which are still like this, is when you click on the page, the website, and it just shows different avatars or different pixel pictures to represent the team behind it. So you never actually know who's behind it. So that still creates a big question mark on those projects, in my opinion. Okay, so future value could be something, but it's very hard to look at. What I'm looking at right now in future value, for example, different mega niches that are entering into the space, different influencers who are entrepreneurs who know what they're doing entering into the space, and also certain niches. For example, there's a few projects like World of Women. There's another project called Women and Weapons we are highly invested in. The reason being is because we feel that NFT right now, as you can see, is very male dominated, and the feminine energy, the females, will slowly come into the space. Once they come into the space, they're going to be looking at more of these female empowerment projects or female-backed projects, and they'll probably be supporting projects like that. So that's why we've invested in that for future value. Okay. Now, the third thing is utilities. Now, this NFT thing is very interesting because it started off with pixel pictures. People are buying these paintings and things like that, the JPEGs, for like millions of dollars. And now, because people are trying to think, how can we get people to hold these NFTs, especially when it's just a pixel image that a 5-year-old could pretty much draw together, right? How do we actually get people to hold it and actually value it? And that is the utility that's attached to the picture. Meaning, for example, some sort of membership. There's so many different utilities. So you can have membership ones. You can have things that have a launch pad. You can have things that can earn you passive income. But again, one of those things, when it states passive income, in my opinion, right now, the space is so temperamental. It's very new. You don't know what's real, what's not. You don't know what's really going to give you that passive income. So make sure to do full research before you invest in anything. Okay. So some give you passive income, some staking, some DAO, some things where you can actually, it's playable, meaning it's got some gameplay. You can take it into the metaverse that's going to be built out. There's so many different things that are launching right now in terms of utility. But maybe when it comes to utility, that utility actually can generate you some money. passively, or it has a high future value of what it's gonna, what that token will actually do or what it's capable of. So these are things that you can look out for. But at the same time, like I said before, it's very important to do your own research. We have, we're gonna put out more and more videos on this channel. Obviously, those of you who've been following my work for a long time know that I talk everything law of attraction and spirituality, but we decided to put this thing together because whether we like it or not, technology is moving forward and it's going to continue to move forward. And if we don't move forward with it, we'll be left behind. So it's very important to, when we can get in at the beginning, there's a lot of gains that you can make and a lot of rewards that you can gain from being first in. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you have not yet, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos, so hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Ciao.